right, 24 hours in Vegas, 12 hours of activities. What are you doing there?
There's a potential opportunity for doing more IR, but in Las Vegas. So we're meeting about that.
We have like 2 things planned. We have 12 hours, so we're gonna do what we can. This is our first time going to Vegas. I'm excited. Are you excited?
On behalf of Flight Crew and Southwest, we're happy to welcome you to Las Vegas.
Shit. Welcome to Vegas. I have to turn this light off because it's messing with my color temperature. Nope. Beautiful, overcast, warm day here in Vegas. Let's check the weather and see. I think it's like 17 Celsius, 18 degrees Celsius, feels like 21, probably overdressed. These clouds won't leave just like the fucking weirdos in your family. That's a good one. For everyone who asks what this app is, it's called WT Forecast, or What the Forecast is what it's called. Okay, so we're here in Vegas for literally we have 12 hours. Flew in last night. We got in at like 12 o'clock. We leave for the airport around 4 a.m. tonight. So yeah, we've never been to Vegas before, so I'm really excited. 12 hours is definitely not enough time to be here. I have been feeling pretty burnt out lately. I've been making a lot of videos. I've gotten into this bad habit of not taking any breaks. I've been working over the weekends and I've been working late at night and during the day, and it's been catching up on me and I've been feeling it. We've been kind of working on the house, which is great, but we haven't gotten a chance to actually get out and go on an adventure and explore and shoot. So I wanted to take the opportunity to come here and just be creative. Okay, so without further ado, 12 hours in Vegas, let's do this thing.
So we're gonna go get some Oriental tea. Why would you take me to Oriental tea, Becky?
It wasn't my idea.
Dr. John's idea. Hey, is this how all you guys feel when I'm around? Like this nice zen atmosphere, this nice smell, very Asian.
It doesn't smell this good.
There's some music playing.
So we're on the Strip right now. This is
the Strip?
The Strip. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is our first time in Vegas. First time on the Strip. We're winging this day.
We're winging it, yeah. No plans. Did you enjoy the Oriental tea?
I enjoyed the Oriental. Actually, that was like one of the best cups of tea I ever had in my life.
Us Orients. Us Orients, we can really make tea. Yeah, her grandmother asked me if I had been back to Japan before, and I was like, there's multiple things wrong with that statement. First of all, my heritage is Chinese. Second, I was born in New Jersey. Third, I've never been to China. Old people. Okay.
Okay.
We are in Las Vegas, which is an atypical place to be for 2 people who don't drink.
Or gamble.
But we're here anyway, making the most of it. A lot of people ask us why we don't drink, and people get really weirded out by it.
Especially at parties when they ask you if you're drinking and you say, no, I don't drink, and then they're like, oh my God, they get real weird, they don't want to talk to you. Almost like they get offended a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. They're like, oh, that's weird, or why not? People always want to know, and they think it's this big juicy thing. I don't know if it comes from a lot of people thinking that if you don't drink, that means that you're a recovering alcoholic, or that you have some sort of religious conviction, whatever the reason. Actually, it's neither of those reasons that we don't drink.
It's just personal choice.
Yeah, it's just a personal choice. A lot of kids get into drinking when they're in high school. We kind of took the stance that we don't want to base our lives around it like so many kids that age did.
I was really young when we started going out, and so I hadn't even gotten into that kind of thing. And then when I started going out with you, you had very heavy thoughts on partying and drinking, and I kind of adopted those thoughts at 15. Said, well, he doesn't do it, why do I have to do it? So I just didn't do it.
I had so much
teen angst,
yeah, against drinking and drugs and everything, and then
it becomes this thing where it's like, it's been so long since you that you haven't drank, then what is the point of really drinking? And you get used to having your weekends free and being able to drive when you go out and drive home at the end of the night or when you want to go home, and then waking up the next morning and having a productive day. And not to mention it was so expensive. And at 17, 18, 19, when you start getting into that, we were into photography and video, and gear was expensive. And so why would we spend like $100 a night out drinking when we can save that money and buy lenses and camera gear? We just never got into it and spent all of our time making videos and taking pictures. I like being able to wake up on a Saturday and a weekend. Like a lot of people get up and they're hungover and they waste their weekends away, and I like to have my weekends.
Yeah. And if you like to do that,
we don't judge you. If you drink,
go for it.
Totally cool. But people definitely get offended by us when we say we don't drink, and we want to actually talk about this because I don't want people to get offended when somebody says they don't drink. And we've had some positive reactions. Some people are like, oh, that's so cool, I wish I didn't drink and stuff. But some people do get offended. And then it's almost like they become kind of closed off and they're afraid that they're going to offend us by, making jokes or whatever. And that's not the case at all. It's strictly because we just don't want to do it. So we'll drink Pepsis or Jones sodas when we go to parties.
So if you didn't know that about us, we don't drink.
Now you know.
And you may or may not find it weird, but
please still like us. My voice is like gone from like yelling. It's so loud here.
It's very hustle bustle, very busy.
It's overwhelming.
Not what we're usually used to.
Working
but
on.
hey, this is the first time we've ever been to Vegas, so.
It's true.
There you go.
It's exciting.
This lens is heavy. All right, back to Vegas.
So that's 12 hours in Vegas. What did you think?
It was a whirlwind.
Yeah.
Overstimulating.
100%.
But I think that's just the way Las Vegas is. Yeah.
Pretty crazy, actually. It's a lot nicer at night than it is during the day.
It's the lights.
It's better at night, yeah.
Yeah, even though it's raining right now.
It's cold and raining. We went for dinner, we saw some stuff, we went for a nice tea, and it was a good time, I think.
I put $1 in a slot machine and instantly lost it.
We're done. We're going home. We're catching a flight in like a couple hours. I just looked at my non-watch, so there's that.
Cool.
Thanks for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell so you get notified when we post new videos. We'll see you in LA.
What are you guys filming?
We have a vlog.
Oh my god, this thing is scaring the hell out of me.